5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
12 months ago, we said goodbye to 2014. And 2015 started out as a tough January for the Oregon Ducks and their fans, as a magical run to a national championship ended one win short with a loss to Ohio State. February was not much better for local sports fans.
Pass is intercepted at the goal line.
With that, the Seattle Seahawks fell short in their quest to repeat as Super Bowl champions.
I'm not going to consider resigning, of course not.
Then things took a bit of a political turn. Following a scathing editorial in the Oregonian, Governor John Kitzhaber abruptly resigned.
Congratulations, Governor.
And Secretary of State Kate Brown became governor. In March, it was time to say goodbye to a PDX original, as the iconic, world-famous carpet at Portland International Airport was finally replaced. And then we said so long to another Oregon star.
In the 2015 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Marcus Mariota, quarterback.
As the warmer weather of spring arrived, a turf war heated up between Portland gangs and brought about a summer which would set a new record for gang shootings in the Rose City. The last week of school and the first week of June brought an ominous anniversary as we marked the 5th anniversary of Kyron Horman's disappearance from Skyline School. We also watched the mercury rise and records fall. June 2015 would go down as the hottest June ever. The 1st of July brought the eyes of the country to Oregon as it joined Washington, Colorado, and Alaska as the only states where recreational marijuana was legalized. Halfway through 2015, the sports business world shook when Nike co-founder and CEO Phil Knight announced he would be relinquishing the reins of his multi-billion-dollar Washington County-based enterprise. Then the whole region shook.
Not having access to power, supply chains, things that we take for granted, I think, on a blue sky day, you're not going to have access to that in the days and even weeks following a major earthquake.
An article in New Yorker magazine about the potential for a massive Cascadia earthquake on the horizon dominated the conversation for weeks. But so far, we're all still here.
I never seen devastation like this.
In hard-hit Washington state,
we all come together when we have to.
Nature dominated the headlines in August as the month started with one of the worst fire seasons in Oregon history.
You have no idea. Devastation, sadness. I mean, there's my pictures.
By the time it was over, hundreds of homes and millions of acres would burn in the Northwest.
The only thing that ever creates change is when the people come together and form a movement and demand change.
And August ended hanging off the St. John's Bridge as Shell No protesters managed to delay a deep drilling rig from leaving Portland for the Arctic, costing Shell Oil millions of dollars. September brought a tree standoff to southeast Portland as a neighborhood came together and successfully saved several sequoia trees from being cut down by a developer. By the 1st of October, none of that seemed to matter anymore.
All I saw was my friend Alex. He apparently ran up from the smoke shack past the shooting that was happening up into the library to let us know that what was going on was real.
A gunman stormed the campus of Umpqua Community College in Roseburg, killing 9 people and wounding more than a dozen others. The mass shooting and the gun rights debate dominated national headlines and late-night talk shows and brought President Obama to Oregon for a politically charged visit.
Set the politics aside today. I hope that's what he does too. You know, he's here to comfort the families and encourage them, and I hope it's not about politics.
Then came the rains of fall.
oh my God.
A torrential Halloween rainstorm flooded Portland streets and MAX trains. In just a few hours, almost 2 inches of rain fell. In November, we welcomed an old face back to town in a new uniform. After leaving Rip City for San Antonio over the summer, LaMarcus Aldridge made his return to Portland. And then our eyes shifted to the pitch.
What a party. That is it. Cascadia reigns.
Thanks to a 9-game unbeaten streak and a 2-1 win over Columbus to wrap up their playoff run, the Portland Timbers won the MLS championship. Thousands jammed into Providence Park on a rainy night to celebrate Portland's 4th major sports championship. And it was the rain and a whole lot of nasty weather that we saw wrap up the year. Constant rain flooded everywhere from downtown Portland to Vernonia and north to Kalama, Washington, and west to the coast. Then the winds came.
Right behind Main Street, kind of where the mobile homes are. It was definitely a lot of debris flying through the air.
A tornado touched down in Battleground, damaging 36 homes. But thankfully, no one was injured. So that's how it happened in 2015. And tonight, we say hello to 2016.
That was Ken Boddie reporting.